Hello guys, it's goldiex here and welcome to Red Dead Redemption. So this game takes place 12 years after the events of Red Dead Redemption 2 after Arthur Morgan's story, well 4 years after the events of the epilogue. So after John Marston killed Micah Bellend at the end of Red Dead Redemption 2, unfortunately this led to Edgar Ross back on John Marston's trail once again. So unfortunately as a result, John Marston cannot live a normal life just yet. So this game continues off the story of John Marston, and yeah, it is a very fun game. I do like the game. I wouldn't say this game blew me away as much as some people would say it did back in the day, but I still loved the game. I still had lots of fun with it, and I still thought it was an amazing Wild West game. The Red Dead games are easily my favourite Wild West games of all time. But one thing I do like about the first Red Dead Redemption game, though, I do think it nails the grittiness of the Wild West a little bit more. I think the graphics slightly in the first Red Dead game make the Wild West feel very gritty. And I think it kind of nails how gritty and gruesome the Wild West was back in those days. Something I feel was slightly missing in Red Dead Redemption 2 in my opinion. I may prefer Red Dead Redemption 2 as a game as a whole, but that is something I do quite admire about the first Red Dead game, is how it kind of nailed the atmosphere a little bit more. So, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into the Red Dead Redemption 1. The version I've got is the Game of the Year edition, which includes the main Red Dead Redemption game as well as Undead Nightmare. So after I finish the Red Dead 1 storyline, we are going to be doing Undead Nightmare afterwards. So I think I'm going to do this on normal. I've not played this game on hardcore before actually. Yeah, I think we'll do this on normal just to be safe. Alright, let's do this. A Red Dead Redemption single file cannot be found. Yep, I'd like to create a new save. Alright, let's do this.
Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorized
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Go to the saloon. So finding a town, Armadillo. Before we go any further, I'm just going to quickly make sure the subtitles are enabled, because they didn't appear to be enabled in that cutscene, did they? Is it here? Nope. Controls, audio. Is it here? Display maybe? Subtitles are off. Okay, let's put them on. They're still on? Yep, nice. Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure the subtitles are on for the cutscenes. Okay, so we need to go to the saloon. Someone's waiting for me there. Yeah, this is a gritty looking town, isn't it? I do feel like the first game has nailed the graphics a little bit more than the first game. I know the graphics have improved significantly since the development of Red Dead 1 and 2, but I do feel like the graphics for Red Dead 1 nailed the Wild West feeling a little bit more, the grittiness of it a bit more in my opinion. So I do actually kind of prefer the graphics of the first game, if you ask me. Alright, let's head in the saloon.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Follow Jake to the horses. Okay, where's Jake gonna take me? Hopefully somewhere interesting. Yeah, I do like this little town of Armadillo though. We saw this town near the end of Red Dead Redemption 2 where we were trying to find those bounty hunters for Sadie. Unfortunately we didn't go in the town at all, but we did see the town from the binocular point of view. So this is the town from the inside. Well, with Red Dead 1 graphics anyway.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Let's go. Oh, going a bit too fast then. Hold R1 to slow down horse. I still got... Yes, I've got some weapons. Nice. Just a pistol and a knife by the looks of it. Yeah, we'll get some more weapons later on.
Fort Mercer, you want to visit?
That's right.
Bill Williamson's going to be at Fort Mercer. Let's go get him.
Strange place for a
We never saw Bill Williamson in the epilogue of Red Dead 2, and that's because during that time he was setting up his own gang in Fort Mercer. Oh, we're going a bit too far ahead again. Come on, Jake, you got to stay up with me.
stay with me. I don't want you to get lost.
Your horse is visited by the bar on the left of your radar. Yep.
Planning on spending any time
Trying horses game is pretty much exactly the same as it is in Red Dead Redemption 2.
I ain't planning on staying
But the only difference is you don't have to worry about feeding it every once in a while, or cleaning your horse. All you gotta do in this game is just watch for its stamina.
Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Phoebe's Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
We're not gonna waste any time. Come on, let's go.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I just want to get to Fort Mercer and finish off Bill Williamson. So during this game, John was with Edgar Ross in the first cutscene because when Edgar Ross caught up with John, he has taken Jack and Abigail hostage. The reason for that is because Edgar Ross wants John to catch 3 of his former Vandalin gang members, and that is Dutch, Bill and Javier. So in this game, John is trying to hunt down those 3 former members of the Vandalin gang before he can get his family back. So this game kind of nails the feel of redemption a bit more than the second game as well. Alright, let's head to Fort Mercer and find our first target, Bill Williamson. It's been a while since we last saw Bill Williamson. It'll be a bit of an interesting reunion when we bump into him.
Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
Well, at least we're almost there. You're way too slow for me, Jake. There it is. This must be the place.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Okay, approach Fort Mercer. Well, I'm going to get off the horse first and just approach the door that way. Let's approach Bill Williamson. Hopefully he'll remember John Marston from all those years.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Shut up, bitch! Well...
Poor John.
Still, could be worse.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
How are you? Howdy.
Well, I guess we're not going to be friends with Bill Williamson again anytime soon. Yeah, who needs him? He's dumb as rocks. So I've got a new friend, Bonnie McFarlane. Well, she's doing well for herself around here. She had to patch me up for $15, but oh well, we can pay her back eventually. Let's go pay Bonnie a visit again. Thank her for saving my life.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Just about.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Okay, let's see how I can help Bonnie. Yeah, I'll certainly help her out. She helped John. If she didn't come, John would be dead by now. I have to be thankful she was around to actually get John knit out away from Fort Mercer.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good
Don't know who the other guy was, but I
outlaws.
guess we'll find out later.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Giddy up! Come on then. I'll show you around the property.
Well, John's got a ranch of his own, just like Bonnie has too. Well, Bonnie's doing well for herself. Bring on a close companion, you can hold X to match their speed. Well, that's going to be handy. Stops me from speeding ahead too much, like I was with poor old Jake back there.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Well, now you have. Nice little ranch, though, I've got to say.
And here's
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to
Well,
erase.
Bill Williamson, there's the impression.
Let's go.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new.
And this ranch even got its own train.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change
Lucky
is only
ranch.
good when it makes things better. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
Alright, I'm right behind you.
Come on.
So am I going to race you now? I can race you. Well, there, she's probably still showing me around the rest of the
That's
ranch.
the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Try to keep up.
Nice little bun. Alright, so I'm only behind you.
Giddy up. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Told me to hitch the horse. Almost forgot to do that, even though the game literally just told me to.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite.
I know, you're not Bill Williamson, you won't bite.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Yeah, it's finally time to start shooting up some shit.
Patrol the ranch.
Oh, it's got some nice ammo for it too. Perfect. Have I got Deadeye unlocked yet? No, not yet. Yeah, we'll unlock it in no time. Deadeye works exactly the same in this game as it did in Red Dead 2. Well, they'd have to worry about taking Deadeye resources to replenish your Deadeye every now and then.
Peeled for anything suspicious.
I'll say using Deadeye is probably better in this game than it was in the second game. Alright, come on Bonnie. Who are we shooting up?
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Don't worry miss, we're going to be the dream team.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Alright, finally get to shoot some stuff. Shame I'm not shooting any humans, but yeah, rabbits will do for now. At least I'm not shooting cats or dogs.
That's it, kill those little varmints. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws.
I wonder how impressed Bonnie is now. Look how quick I'm shooting these rabbits. I'm quite a gunslinger.
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
I don't think that's Bonnie's lifestyle.
Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
I'll get them. There's one. Now she'll get the other. There we go.
Quick, you're going after the chicken.
I wonder how impressed Bonnie's going to be by the end of the night, seeing how well John can shoot these things up. Leaving quite a big impression.
Blame target.
That coyote won't be
I actually do prefer John's character in this game from Red Dead 2. John's got a much more serious personality in this game than he had in Red Dead 2, and honestly it makes him so much more badass than what he was in the first game. Yeah, John Marston in this game is a right badass. Whether he's more badass than Arthur Morgan or not, I don't know. But I guess I'll leave that for you guys to decide, since I can't quite decide for myself. I may prefer Arthur Morgan as a character, but yeah, I like John Marston as well. Don't get me wrong.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Oh yeah, you bet he did.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for
Bill
sure.
Williamson's luck will run out
Don't
eventually when I catch up with him. Trust me.
We'll do whatever we can to help you.
Micah's luck ran out eventually, and his will run out as well. Yeah, so far seems like Miss Mafan is impressed with my shooting skills.
Here we are.
Hitch your horse at the hitching post.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
You can sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. If you sleep, you'll wake up 6 hours later. You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. Nice, that went pretty well. So current data level 1 of 3. So nice. So I think what I'll do, I think I will save the game and get some sleep, and I think I'll wake up tomorrow morning. We'll go see Bonnie again in the next episode. So I think I'll end things off for this episode. Since attacking since trying to reason with Bill Williamson didn't go well, and as we made a bit of an impression on Bonnie's ranch, I think it'll be a good time to end the episode off. I think we'll go see Bonnie again in the next episode. Okay guys, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe and keep updated with all the Red Dead Redemption episodes uploaded to my channel. And next episode, we'll go see Bonnie McFarlane, go help her out a bit more, and hopefully just thank her for saving John's life. Bill Williamson will get what's coming to him eventually, but until then we'll help Bonnie McFarlane with any problems she has and show her that helping John Marston really was worth her while. I'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. This is goldiex and I'm out.